So a few weeks ago, I was sitting in church and the preacher said something that just really hit me. He said, if God doesn't say something about you, neither can you. And I was just sitting there like, wow, that's so powerful. It got me thinking, like, how many times have I convinced myself of something that I had no business telling myself, like, I can't do something or I'm not good enough. 2 Corinthians 3:5 says our competence comes from God, not from us. And so we just have to remember that, and that's something I have to remember as well. It makes me think back to a time in college when I was taking intermediate accounting, and keep in mind this class did not come easy to me. It was very difficult. There was a lot of concepts I just didn't understand and were difficult for me to grasp. So we're coming to the end of the semester. The final exam's coming up. It's going to be comprehensive. I know I'm going to have to make financial statements on paper, so there's lots of room for error with math, and plus there's a bunch of word problems as well. And I think the whole exam was worth like 30% of my grade, maybe more. It was my total grade. Like, it was worth a lot. And I was just like praying. I was like, God, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I'm going to get a good grade in this class. And I just didn't know if I was capable of doing it. But the beautiful thing is, even though I didn't believe in myself, God did. So I sat down, I studied, I learned the concepts best I could. There was still a lot I didn't understand and didn't grasp, but I just studied and did the best I could. So the test is coming up. It's scheduled for about 4 or 5 hours, and I go in and it was hard. Like, God did not make it easy. I did not just know all the answers. I worked the best I could. I prayed. I calculated the problems best I could. And I remember coming out of that test like, I don't know how I did. So she graded it pretty fast, and I get my grade back, and it was a good enough grade to boost my total class grade to an A. And I was like, wow, God is amazing. Like, even though I didn't believe in myself, He did, and He got me through it. Thinking back on this, it makes me wonder, like, how many things did I not do because I didn't believe I was capable, and God could have done amazing things through me, yet I just didn't believe in myself. God tells us we are beautifully and wonderfully made in His image, so who are we to doubt God's power and doubt that promise? Like, it's honestly kind of insulting to God when we think that, even though we think it all the time. At least I know I do. If we are truly listening to God's will and following Him, we don't need to be qualified. He will qualify us.